Hey guys, what's going on? BuildK here, bringing another video for you guys today. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. It's been a little hectic, been sick, um, been dealing with work, things like that. So I decided to make a video for you guys as quickly as possible. That's what this is. So let's get to it. We're gonna be talking about Classic. We're gonna talk about the launch. We're gonna talk about queues. We'll talk about the success, things like that. I'm gonna level in the background just to give you guys something to look at. Let's get to it. The game released Monday, Tuesday, depending on where you live, to a lot of people. I mean, it was insane. The starting zones on launch were just madhouses. Um, I personally got to play on launch for 15 hours on launch day. Had a blast. Got to see the madhouse and tried to get as far as I could. Taking it kind of easy on leveling, you know, checking out the views because I didn't get to play original, vanilla WoW. I started in Burning Crusade, so kind of the same quests, just not exactly the same feel to it, right? Um, yeah, the game, man, it's just immersive. You know, hours feel like minutes, and minutes are just seconds. Crazy. So, that's exactly why people would love to play this game, which is good now because we can. The only problem with that is queue times. Queue times have put a big rainy cloud over Classic WoW's head. We knew it was a possibility. We knew it was going to happen. Blizzard even knew it was going to happen. They sent out a notice like a week ahead of time telling people to move around servers and change servers to avoid queue times. I don't think they expected, and we sure didn't expect, to have 6 to 10 hour queue times with 30 to 40,000 people in queue. That is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a queue that big. So what does that mean? Well, it means you've got a huge player base, which is a success, right? To Blizzard, that's a success. You have that many people that want to play the game. The only problem is they're stuck in a queue. Can't exactly help people if they're stuck in a queue, right? The problem with the queue, ouch. Problem with the queue on these servers is it's starting to tear guilds and groups of friends apart. And the big thing for classic World of Warcraft is the community. It's that it's that playing with the same people, playing with the player base, right? And you're literally going against your own philosophy when you're putting these people in these queues because they get tired of their friends playing while they're stuck in a queue. They go play on a different server. So you're tearing the community apart. But the double-edged sword of that is if you make too many servers, right? You make too many servers, eventually the servers, after the hype falls off, are going to turn into ghost towns. You're going to have situations like you do in retail WoW, where you have to merge servers together, and it doesn't help because they're still ghost towns. So I can see why Blizzard is hesitant to fix the queue times for these servers. They increase the amount of people who can log in on the server, which makes me think that they could do it again to increase it to its full potential. I think they don't want to burn their servers up is the problem. They don't want their server room to catch fire, is what I think. And, can't say I blame them. It's probably really expensive. But you have to do something to fix the mess that's been made as of right now. Because you're splitting up guilds, you're splitting up friends. It's time for free server transfers, just like you did. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die here. Um, you're splitting up the player base. It's time to fix it. Yep, there it is. It's time to fix it with free transfers or something, because you had a philosophy at BlizzCon. As Blizzard, you had a philosophy at BlizzCon that said you wanted to keep the social aspect of the game intact. But when you're putting people in 20, 30,000 person queues, they're going elsewhere to play just to play the game, and it's tearing the social aspect apart. It needs to be fixed. The only thing I can see is free server transfers working. And even then, that might not work. So what does that mean in the long run? Well, a queue is technically a good thing. Oh, great. I'm dead again. A queue is technically a good thing. It means you have a lot of people wanting to play your game, right? Good thing. The bad thing that they have to sit through it. The queue, that is. Um, but the future of the game, it's just fine, guys. You're gonna have the hype fall off. That group of people who get hyped up for a new game, quit playing. Uh, they're gonna go away. They're not gonna be around. You don't have to worry. Majority of them have probably quit playing as it is, right? Um, you know, 10 to 20% are gonna quit playing in the first 60 days. I say another 30% will fall off at the 6 month mark, leaving you with 50% of the player base you have. Now that sounds scary, right? But the number is already greater than Blizzard expected. Therefore, Classic is a success. The numbers prove it. The number is bigger than they expected. So half of bigger than they expected is still a success. The future means that 2 years from now, there will still be Classic WoW. 3 years from now, It'd be classic Burning Crusade, which would be cool. Do I think they could do like a classic plus where they do level 60 content beyond Nax? I don't think that's the way to go because then that ruins the image of classic WoW, right? Of vanilla classic WoW. If you break through that wall, it breaks classic. So 2-3 years from now, I could see Burning Crusade becoming a thing. Classic WoW is not going anywhere, guys. It's here to stay. Just look at the queue times. Just look at everything. It's a little rough now, but every game release is rough in the get-go. It takes a couple weeks and it smooths out. It's like an old car. You got to give it a minute to warm up. Gonna be fine, guys. Classic isn't going anywhere. WoW's not going anywhere. Apparently, it's reinvented the wheel, man. I mean, they're just, it's crazy. So, that is what I think on the topics of Classic. Classic WoW launch was successful. Server and technical aspects of it, not so much. It needs help, it needs work. And the future of Classic WoW is just fine, guys. It's not going anywhere. We'll be playing this for the next 2 years or so. And then who knows what the future holds. So, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed my rambling thus far. If so, thank you for watching. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot, says a lot. And I think it's going to do it for this video, guys. Time for me to go to sleep. I've been off work for about 3 hours now. And it's time for me to go to sleep. So, I'll catch you all later. Much love. Peace.